Sarah is a divorced, single mom who was recently promoted to senior project manager at her company. She likes her job, yet is often drained by evening and then still has a lot to do at home. Megan is Sarah's 14-year-old daughter, and lately she has started choosing to hang out with her friends on the weekends, instead of going places with her mom, like they used to do. Sarah's friends say that it's normal for teenagers to find their independence, but Sarah can't help feeling that she's losing the connection they used to have. She just doesn't seem to know what is going on in Sarah's life anymore. Megan's life is getting more complex now that she's in high school, and feels that her mom isn't keeping up with her new friends, experiences, and life in general. She feels her friends understand her world better and pay her more attention. One day at work, Sarah receives an email from her HR department describing a new wellness benefit for employees and their families called FamilyeJournal that helps them communicate and connect better. Sarah decides to give it a try since she can answer the e-journal questions on work time, and that she only needs to do it 3 times per week for a few minutes each time. She sees that her e-journals will be completely confidential and in no way accessible to her employer, since it is hosted by an outside company, FamilyeJournal. Sarah signs herself up and adds her daughter using just her first name and email address, which triggers an email invitation. A few moments later, Sarah begins writing her first e-journal. She answers the 4 questions, but is a little skeptical at its simplicity. After a few days, Sarah begins to really enjoy the 5 minutes it takes her to complete each e-journal at work, and she begins to look forward to reading Megan's responses as well. Megan actually has been engaging with the system as well, on her smartphone, even though she is pulled away from her mother in her normal life. She feels like she can express herself more easily this way, and her mom is really hearing what she is saying. Sarah finds that she can look back at her daughter's e-journal entries and better remember the names of her friends and what they're doing. Now when they have conversations at dinner, Megan feels like she can talk more openly and deeply about what's happening in her life, secure in the knowledge of her mother's interest, as well as her understanding of the context. After about 2 months of e-journaling, Megan feels comfortable enough to start talking about feeling depressed, anxious, and stressed about her social life. She doesn't feel popular enough. The next morning, while e-journaling, Sarah has the opportunity to reflect on her own similar experiences growing up, which makes her feel more connected to Megan. At work, Sarah talks to her colleagues, and they are having similar positive experiences with FamilyeJournal. In fact, Sarah's coworker Christine spends a lot less time complaining about her son during the day, and Sarah feels they can both focus on and enjoy their work more. Similarly, Megan tells her friend about FamilyeJournal because she has a rather distant relationship with her father, and Megan feels it may help. Sarah and Megan both wanted a closer connection, but struggled as their own lives became more complex. By regularly answering guided questions about their daily lives at their own pace, Sarah and Megan were able to reconnect to themselves and each other. FamilyeJournal is a simple and effective way for families to strengthen their relationships and live happier lives.